Okay, so gold has been in a ranging market, right? So it hasn't really been trending for a certain period of time. Now, in order for us to have profitable trades or to take profitable trades, we have to understand what is happening behind just the charts. We have to get into the mind of a of different traders, the retail trader, and think like the market makers. So what happened here is last week we had PCE data releases, right? So basically, what we had is we had where is that? Core PCE, right? Core PCE price index, which is a measure of inflation, that the Federal Reserve likes looking at, right? So remember that if inflation, or once inflation comes into or closer to the 2% central bank target, what they usually do is they then would cut interest rates. So if interest rates are cut, then it means that the dollar is going to depreciate. But if interest rates are hiked or held, then the dollar is going to appreciate. So since PCE came in a bit lower, showing that inflation is actually coming down, then we expect the dollar to to depreciate. So if the dollar depreciates, then we expect gold to appreciate. So that's what a lot of traders were expecting right here, right? So we had traders that were entering buy positions in and around this zone here. Let's go to the hourly. In and around this zone here, we had traders that were actually getting into buy positions at the news releases, because we know basically how traders like trading news releases. Most traders would over leverage their accounts. Most traders will use huge lot sizes for news events, expecting that the market is actually going to be volatile during the news event. So if traders bought here in and around this zone right here, then we expect their stop losses to be right below the candles there, right? So let's get this too. So uh, let's use this one rather. So if you have traders buying here, then you have stop losses coming in all around, below these candles right here, right? And below this swing right here, right? So what else do we know about this market that actually happened is that we have trend line traders that were actually getting involved in this market here, because you have to think like different traders, right? So in order for you to actually make money out of this, you've got to think like different traders. So we've got trend line traders that were entering sell positions here. As you can see that we have a trend line break. I'm just going to use this tool here. We have a trend line break here. So at the close of this candle, this is an hourly candle, we've got traders that are entering short positions, and then at the retest of this trend line, we've got traders that are entering more short positions, right? So we've got buyers here that are trapped because of the news release. We've got trend line traders that are getting involved in this market because of the trend line break here. So we know where other traders are, right? And then see what the market does in and around this zone here, right? We've got other traders that are going to get involved. We are still sitting on our hands, right? So the market then creates a clear support zone, right? So price comes in and around this zone here. It creates a support, as we can see here. That support pullback, more support. What are traders doing? Traders are buying here. More traders are entering their buy positions, right? So we've got more traders coming in because this is support, right? And then we've got a breakout of the support zone. Let's go to our 15-minute time frame, right? Because we also have 15 minutes time frame traders, right? So you look at your 15 minutes time frame, see what is happening here. We've got a breakout traders getting involved in this market right here, right? Why? Because support has now been broken, and then the market begins to rally, right? Remember that we are still holding on to that bias that inflation is coming down, so gold has to appreciate, right? But gold didn't appreciate here, right? Gold didn't appreciate here. Instead, what happened is these buyers right here are actually getting burned, right? And some might have even already have blown their accounts, right? And then we've got sellers here that are convinced that these or who didn't even look at the news release, right? Convinced that the market is actually going to continue to the downside. We've got breakout, we've got retest, expecting that the market is going to continue to go to the downside, right? But then this is where we got involved. We saw that there are trendline traders that are selling. We saw that there are breakout traders that are selling, and then we now saw the market move to the upside and then retest here. So this is where we got involved in this market this morning, and I'll show the results as the day continues. So this is what we have with our stop loss in and around that zone there, and then our first target being there. Let's go to our 4-hourly, right? Our first target being there. So we are using both fundamentals and technical analysis to actually take advantage of these markets, right? So we've got a breakout there. I mean, we've got that position there, our first stop loss being at this support and resistance zone there. And then we have got another position. So I got involved in several positions. I think I have about 4 trades that are running right now. And then another position I am looking to swing trade it. Why am I looking to swing trade some of my positions? I think my second take profit is around the. Why am I looking to trade up until these highs? It's because gold is a hedge against, I mean, during risk off environment, traders and banks actually put money into gold, and we know that it's election season, and elections have a tendency of actually being risk off, right? So when there are uncertainties about elections, then oh my god, then traders then actually put money into gold, right? So that is what I'm looking for, and those are the gold trades.